Hey guys, welcome to Griffith's Retro Gaming with me, Alex Griffiths. And today I'm doing December's pickup video. Now, it's just been Christmas obviously, and yeah, it's been a strange one, hasn't it? It was quiet for me, just my immediate family. My mum came to drop off some presents and collect her presents up, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. I've not seen anybody else, and considering Christmas is a time where we all get together and, you know, things like that, it's yeah, it was a very quiet one, but still enjoyable in its own way. So I spent a lot of time with my family, which has been absolutely fantastic, as you can imagine. And yeah, hopefully for next year, Christmas will be back to normal. But in any event, I really hope that you lot all had a great Christmas. And yeah, I'm just here to share with you what I got and what I got in the run up to Christmas, because I've been online, I've ordered a few things off there, and I've been to charity shops, CEX. There's a Music Magpie order as well, which I got, which is a great price. I didn't think I was going to get it. If you saw my last video, I said I wasn't going to mention it, but yeah, it came through the post, so great score on that one. And yeah, I just want to share that with you today, so that's what I'll be doing. So I've got a few Nintendo DS, I've got Switch, quite a lot of Switch actually, Xbox 360. There's a PlayStation 3 game, which is a rarity on this channel, and some PSP games as well to show you. So without further ado, I'll get stuck in. And the first one, I'll go into the one that I got from Music Magpie. Now, it's a DS game. I thought I was ordering a 3DS. I could have sworn it was the 3DS version, but even so, it's still a bargain. And I've been back onto the website, and both of them are out of stock now, so I thought I'll leave it and just stick with this one. But for £2.89, I believe, delivered, is Sonic All-Stars Racing. And yeah, I couldn't believe the price on that when I saw it. So I was wondering, would it just be the cartridge? But no, it's all complete. Even got the safety manuals and things like that. So it's if you're not aware, it's a kart racer like Mario Kart. You get weapons like the bananas in Mario Kart, things like that. And it features a load of Sega characters. So there's the monkey off Super Monkey Ball, a load of Sonic characters as well. It's highly regarded by a lot of people. I'm a sucker for Mario Kart, I'll be honest. I am a bigger Nintendo fan, but even so, I do enjoy playing this. So, great score on that. Next up was a woman selling a load of DS games, and there were £3 each, or 2 for £5. And I got 2 for £5, which were on the cusp of what they're worth, to be honest. But they were in nice condition, and I don't see them an awful lot. I'm not saying they're rare, it's just something that I don't see an awful lot, so I pounced on them. And they are Super Monkey Ball, which apparently, I've not played these as yet, unfortunately, but it uses the touch, and I'm assuming this is just assuming from the touch and roll, is that you use the pen to sort of move the maze that you go around, and it looks alright, just Super Monkey Ball. I think it's about £3 in CEX, £3-4, so it's not a massive saving. And the next one is Viva Pinata, which is a rare title, obviously, rare as in the company, and yeah, it's a franchise you'd mainly associate with the Xbox, but this is quite interesting. You build up your own little park and just get as many pinatas as you can to live there. Real cutesy and stuff like that, but it's, again, a title I don't really see often, so I thought, yeah, I'll go for that, and I may enjoy it anyway. If I don't, my daughter certainly will. I know that for a fact. So, yeah, they were £5. So next up is my solitary Xbox game, which I ordered off eBay, and it's the Arsenal Club Football. This is still sealed. Now, if you're going for a full collection, you'll know as well off the PlayStation 2, there's a lot of these club football games. And it's not a fantastic game anyway, but that's one reason I'm trying to get as many as I can sealed. I'd rather pay, like that for £5, I got my Aston Villa one for £5 as well. I'd rather pay the extra quid to have it sealed, and because it's never going to get played, unfortunately. But I'd rather have it on the shelf sealed if it's not going to get played. So, if that makes sense. Anyway, the difference between them is that you enter competitions and you can only be the club that's on there. I think in exhibition you can be anyone, but in the competitions you can only be the club. And it's a while ago since I played one, to be honest, but I remember not liking it at the time. It's by Codemasters, not FIFA. And it also includes some footage of Arsenal's greatest goals from history. So now I was looking at some reviews of just PlayStation 2 games, and this came up and it didn't get a favourable review. It's Eternal Ring. No jokes. Please, no jokes. I don't want the channel getting shut down. But yeah, Eternal Ring. And it was 50p, so it's not much of a gamble. However, in the video that I watched, it looked very much like a Morrowindy sort of game, nowhere near as good, and it was said to be a lot slower in the combat and things like that, which, bloody hell. But yeah, for 50p I thought, I've got to give it a go, because I'm really into those sort of games. And having those PlayStation 2 graphics as well, which for some reason I really love that generation. PlayStation 2, Xbox, I really love them graphics. So yeah, 50p, why not? I was lucky to get that as well because it was the only one in Hull, in CEX, and I think the nearest one was Lincoln, maybe. So yeah, very lucky with that. Or not, as the case may be. We'll find out, won't we? So the next games are the PSP games, and there's not a big selection, unfortunately, in both of the Hull stores. There's 3 in Hull, but both the town stores there isn't. And yeah, it's a bit thin, and it has been for quite a while. So I just grabbed these because they were nice and cheap. I needed them also. But the first one is SSX on Tour. Snowboarding title, very much the same as what's on the consoles, PS2 and Xbox. But yeah, it's great fun. Quite tricky, I won't lie. It is quite tricky, but fun all the same. And as always, I check for the manuals in CEX. I won't touch them if they haven't got them, because getting manuals just seems to be so difficult. Finally, is for the PSP anyway, is Rocky Balboa. That was 75p, and it's a boxing game which goes through all the Rocky films up to Rocky. Will it have been Rocky Balboa? It might just be up to Rocky 5 actually, but yeah, it's just a classic boxing game where you go against people in the from the films, but it's not the best. So what I mean by that is it's very, very simple, and you can block, you can swing and uppercut and go for body shots, but there's no satisfaction from it. It's very slow, methodical, and if you're a fan of the film series like myself, it's worth having. But other than that, if you want it for a boxing game and you want to relive the fights from the films, it's not going to impress you much, unfortunately. But I haven't paid a lot, 75 pence, so don't mind. I have also got that on the original Xbox, but I haven't played it as yet. So I can't really compare the two. And finally is some Xbox 360 games, and I'll start with this one because I'm unsure of it. I know it's from the Telltale series, it's Walking Dead Episode 1. I haven't played it as yet, and that's the thing. I'm not sure whether it will. I don't know if it's like an access disc or something like that where you can only play from online. But if it's all on the disc, then that'd be great. If you could let me know, that'd be great. But looks wonderful, and it's got some fantastic reviews. I did like Walking Dead up until about season 3, and then it just got same old. But yeah, it's something I think I'll enjoy anyway, and I know my wife will. She loves Walking Dead, massive fan of it. And the next two I have played. So the first one is Chrome Hounds, which is a mech game by Sega, and it's not the best. It's not bad by any stretch. It's just clunky would be the wrong word, because a mech would be clunky anyway, but it's just not satisfying in its movement or things like that. It's drab. The areas are uninteresting. It's okay at best. It's one of the earlier releases, I believe. You can tell from the graphics when you're playing it, but I think it was £1. I've taken the sticker off because they were on the back. It had been done upside down. But not an awful lot of money spent on that. And for the amount I paid, it's alright. Just don't go into it expecting it to be absolutely amazing, because it isn't, in my opinion. I hope I don't upset anyone. And finally is Legends of WrestleMania. Big wrestling fan. And this is right up my street. When I first got into wrestling, there was Hulk Hogan there, and Andre the Giant, Jake the Snake Roberts, Big Boss Man, all them. And in the game, you can relive not each, but there's quite a lot of WrestleMania moments on there, and you can reenact them. So, like Andre the Giant against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3, you can recreate that iconic slam and the slam head around the world, as it was known, and just things like that. Or you can rewrite it so you can make Andre win, and going up to 2009, so that sort of time really. Although it does tend to be more further back, but you can import newer wrestlers from SmackDown vs Raw 2009 into this game. So you can have like Randy Orton against Hulk Hogan, or John Cena against Ultimate Warrior. It's a really good game. I really enjoyed it. It's not the best wrestling game. There's a lot of chain commands and quick time events to get the WrestleMania moments, but it's something you'll see from the 2K games when you go in showcase mode and you've got to recreate them events that happened. So they maybe took inspiration from this game, actually. It's made by THQ and Ukes, but over 40 legendary superstars, and I think the biggest disappointment for me was you've got Michael Hayes in it, Freebird, and Bad Street USA isn't on there. I suppose that'd be owned by the NWA or AWA, one of them. But yeah, still a great game. I platinumed it on the PS3 as well. So, charity shop time. And yeah, I had a really good day in the charity shops. I've probably saved a little bit on 3 games, but the condition of them was worth picking up. I'll start with those, actually. So, I was looking, there was a load of DS games, but it was your classic no smoking coach and brain training, things like that. And I'd seen there was one down the back. It looked like some had fallen, so I grabbed them and had a look. Pulled them out, and there was 3, and they were all Professor Layton games. So, Professor Layton, Pandora's Box. That was $3.50. I think that's £4 in CEX. I've only saved 50p. There was Lost Future. Again, that's £4 in CEX, and it was £4 from the charity shop. And then the Spectre's Call, which was £4 in the shop, charity shop, and it's £8 in CEX. So I have saved a little bit there. Condition though, I can't do it justice on the camera, but absolutely superb. Everything's in there. The instructions aren't curled one bit. The stickers are pristine on the cartridges. The plastic on the outside hasn't got any sort of dents in them. They're just absolutely beautiful and well worth picking up, because I've also got another, The Curious Village. I got that a while ago in a charity shop for £1, and that was pristine as well. So I've got all 4 games looking like they've just been unwrapped. I haven't played them as yet though, but I am told by a good friend of mine, Kev, at Longview and Friends, that they are very good. So yeah, I'll need to make time for those, definitely. After that charity shop, which was Bernardo's, I'd found myself in the Red Cross, which isn't the best, but I always check in there. I have had a few original Xbox games for £1 or 50p. They have put the prices up, unfortunately, recently, and you're now paying £2 for a lot of £1 and 50p games, so it makes it not worth buying a lot of them. But they had a display, and they'd got loads of games in, and they'd put them all out, you know, facing the window and stuff like that. And again, they were all PS3, Xbox 360 and PSP games, all overpriced, unfortunately, barring one, which I picked up. So for £4, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. Now, this is just Fallout New Vegas, but it's got all the downloads, all the additional content, all put on the disc. And I did need this. I have got Fallout New Vegas for the PS3, but I'd rather have the Ultimate Edition. And in CEX, it goes for £18. So for £4, that's an absolute bargain. Steal that. It's in okay condition. It didn't have instructions, but I don't think it's supposed to have, because it had the little slip of doom. And yeah, so the Fallout New Vegas that I had, I just took the user manual out of that to put into here, keep it all complete. I haven't got a map though, unfortunately. I'm sure it will have come with one, but yeah, bargain that. Delighted with it. And if it weren't for the bugs, it'd probably be the best Fallout game, in my opinion. And finally is the Switch games. Now, I bought 2 myself, and then I got 3 from my mum for Christmas, which I wasn't expecting. I did ask for 1 of 3, but she got me all 3, so diamond she is. Anyway, so these 2 are still sealed because I got them on Christmas Eve, and I was more excited about what I was going to get for Christmas, to be honest, so I just put them to one side. But these are off the Game Collection. Or was the base? No, Game Collection, off their Boxing Day sale that started early. And the first game is The Blob 2, which I haven't played the first one either. Now, judging from the back, it says that a black blob, if you like, has made everything black and white, and you've got to restore colour to the world. Could be like Splatoon, I don't know. With me not playing it, I haven't looked at any reviews either, but it was £6, I think. It wasn't an awful lot, so when you get 50p back in points as well, it's, you know, not a big risk, really. And the second game was 50p as well, and it's the second in the series. This is the Police. So this has got a really nice art style to it. I'm really digging that. It's like a noir film, but all hand-drawn, in a cel-shaded sort of way, but I don't think it is cel-shaded. You play detective, I'm led to believe, and you can make your own choices. So you can be an absolute dick if you want. If you can't be arsed, you can just blame the first person you come across and get them jailed, but you'll get into trouble for that. And also, you go out looking for clues and things like that. But there's also fighting scenes as well, which are done out in a turn-based style. So I'm not quite sure how that'll play. It sounds very interesting, but yeah, £6. I had to, really. A Switch game for under a tenner is a must at the minute. They're just so expensive normally. Okay, so for the games off my mum then, I got Borderlands, the collection. That was one that I'd asked for. And reason being is I'm a big Borderlands fan. I absolutely love the series. And I have got Borderlands 2 on the Vita, but it doesn't play the best. Now, it is playable. It just lags at times, and that can really put you off, unfortunately. So I was interested to see how this one would play. And I've played, well, I think I'm up to level 15 now. So I've played about 3-4 hours of it, and it is wonderful. It plays so smoothly. I think the only issue I've had is a few textures that are popping in, but they tend to be on the floor rather than on any characters and things like that. Graphically stunning. This is all in handheld mode, and then when you go on to the full TV mode, it's just as good. Graphics, wonderful as you can imagine. The colours are so rich, it's brilliant. Can't recommend it enough if you're into Borderlands. So absolutely delighted with that. Thank you very much, Mum. It comes with a little booklet as well. It's only safety information, but it's just nice to see a little booklet, especially for the Switch that don't tend to carry them. I'd seen that they'd brought out Super Mario Deluxe U, or U Deluxe, and yeah, I wanted to give it a go, and it's gone. This one goes back to the classic 2D style, and I'm having so much fun on it. It's a really good game. I've got the disc in the Switch at the moment, or the cartridge. Should stop calling it disc. But yeah, just so much fun. It's brought a few different things as well, different items to collect, and you can have 4-player on it as well. My only issue with it, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels so floaty and slippery. And I don't know if that's because I'm using an analog stick with a game rather than a D-pad. Now, it's also got the Super Luigi U. And when you go onto that, it says that it's really floaty and slippery, so bloody hell, if it's more than the original one, then I'm going to struggle on that big time. But yeah, up to 4 players on it as well, so my kids have been playing with me, and it's difficult because if you run off the screen, it kills the others that are left behind, and you're always dropping down, trying to save each other, and you kill yourself. But yeah, it's great mayhem, to be honest, and fantastic game. Really enjoying it. So I know it was out for the Wii U, but it passed me by. I'm so glad I've got this version. And finally, this is the last one. It's a game I wanted for the Switch, mainly to see how it would play, and because I liked the console version, despite me not completing it. I've got it, for the PlayStation 4, and it is Witcher: The Wild Hunt. Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. And yeah, it raised my eyebrows when I saw that it'd been released on the Switch. I didn't think the Switch would be able to cope with it. And that's not because I think it's graphically intense or anything like that, but it's such a massive game. And it comes with a few little bits as well. That's like a special edition, but I think that's the only edition you can get. It's got all the DLCs as well. It says 16. I didn't realise there was that many DLCs because I stopped playing The Witcher a while ago. But there's a compendium of the universe which is nice to read through. Gives you some history of the game and in-game lore, if you like, and enemies, things like that. There's some stickers which you get as well in the console one. Little CD Projekt Red. Just a thank you, really, for buying the game. They should bloody thank me as well for getting Cyberpunk. And a map as well of the area of the world. So, yeah, I've not played it as yet because, again, I need some... There you go. I need some room in my Switch. Unfortunately, I've not played Borderlands 1 and 2 because I need to download them and my Switch is full. But I have ordered a memory card, an SD card, sorry. So, yeah, when I get that, which should be anytime soon, I was expecting it today, but it's not come. Then I'll be giving this a go. There's the box. Nothing in there really, just the cartridge and your classic warnings. But yeah, wonderful game. If you've not played it, if you're into RPGs, it's fantastic. And yeah, I suppose I've not seen the TV show, but my wife used to watch it. So when I said that I got The Witcher, she was like, but I don't think she'll like this game. So yeah, really cannot wait to get stuck into that. And that was my Christmas and my December. I've got so many new games and all to add to the collection for playing. But yeah, I'm happy with every single one of them, as always. I've not really got any filler that I won't play. I should play all of them. Quite a new set of series to get stuck into as well, which I can't wait for, like The Walking Dead and the Professor Layton games. But yeah, I don't know what to expect for January. I'm back to work on the 4th, and with a potential lockdown looming as well, I don't think I'm going to have many pickups. That said, though, it's, you know, if that's the way that it's going to try and make things get back to normal, then so be it, you know. I just cannot wait to get back to the events more than anything. I've really missed them. I used to love going to them. So, yeah, let's see what New Year brings. So, I just want to thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support through the year. Have a great New Year's Eve, New Year. Stay safe, of course, and I'll see you with more content in the new year. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.